This recording is in East Harbor in Ohio, near Sandusky, Ohio. It's March 1st, 2010. The temperature is around 37 degrees. We're in 3.5 feet of water, and it's a fairly sunny day with the light coming in towards the camera. This is showing the camera going in the water. It gives you a good view of the ice, the bottom of the ice, how it formed around all of the moss and seaweed. And this is just a few of the bluegills coming in before we had any bites. As you can see, it's fairly clear. The camera comes in color, which was really pretty clear for a Cabela's cheaper camera. Anyway, this is the bluegill coming in, and then I'll move it around to show our jig in just a minute. But again, just to show some of the bluegill and how they move in and out, and also bass. I think that's a bass in the background that you can see. Once again, this is in about 3.5 feet of water. The ice was pretty slushy on top coming out. Two of the fellows went through. I think they hit existing holes in the area, so the ice really wasn't that bad. At this point, I'm moving the camera around and so we can see the jig through the ice. You'll see the jig momentarily. Once again, you can see that the sunlight is coming in over my shoulder, but towards the camera. We were using 3 existing holes, probably 10-inch holes. Once again, you can see the light coming in and shining on the bottom. There's the jig in place, and I've cut out a lot of the timing so that we can see some of the fish come in. Here are some bass going by, paying no attention at all. Another bass going by. As you can see, I'm not jigging, so I didn't probably get any of their attention. And here we have some bluegill moving in. I don't think they pay any attention at this point, but they do move through and just move around in the water in schools. Didn't know that. I thought they probably would be in a school staying close by, but they do move. This is a bass coming in. Paid a little bit of attention to the jig. Probably was my presentation that didn't get his attention too much. And there he goes. Here's some more bluegill that are interested. I don't know if this is a bite or not. There were a couple times that I did miss a few. As you can see, I missed him. Now he does come back for a second bite, and I believe this is the one that I got. Probably about the size of my hand. And there he goes. Once again, this is just showing some of the bluegills going through as they're hunting for food. This was previous to when I caught the last fish. This is pointing out away from my jig. But once again, you can see how they do hunt for food and do move around around the different areas. Now this section was really, when I first got there, in a different spot. I didn't realize that there were shad in the area, and just wanted to throw some of these in. Kind of interesting. I couldn't tell what they were at first when I got home and looked at the video. So anyway, this is some shad that are over there in the East Harbor area. I'm guessing, but I think they're probably, maybe 4 to 5 inches long, maybe 6 inches. And coming close to the end. Good day on the ice, nice and warm relatively, and did catch a couple bluegill. As you can see, the shad don't care about the jigs at all. By the way, we were using wax worms. I did use a half a minnow, and that did work for a couple bluegill.